Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video day, and today it's been reported that the Cleveland Cavaliers have interest in trading for Atlanta Hawks stud DeAndre Hunter, who's had such an outstanding season this year, averaging 19 points per game this year with the Hawks, also averaging 4 rebounds per game, and has been great defensively for the Hawks in only 28 minutes per game, also shooting 39% from 3. This is a great fit for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A great three-point shooter. One of the Cavaliers' biggest identities is the three-point shot, as they've been one of the best three-point shooting teams in basketball this season. And, good scorer, good rebounder, good size as well at 6'8", and I think would be a perfect fit for this Cleveland Cavaliers team. I'm going to talk about the trade I have going down in order to get DeAndre Hunter in Cleveland. You guys let me know your thoughts on this potential trade idea. So, it would be Caris LeVert and Isaac Okoro headed to Atlanta with 2 2025 second-round picks that Cleveland has. One belongs to Milwaukee, one is Cleveland's. So 2 25 second-rounders and LeVert and Okoro to Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter goes to Cleveland. Going with him would be a throw-in backup center, 6'11" center Cody Zeller, who's been in the league since 2013, and this year has averaged 2 points per game, almost 3 rebounds per game, and 1 assist per game, and only 7 minutes per game. Last year, with the Heat, Zeller averaged 7 points per game and 4 rebounds per game in the 2022-23 Oh, wait, never mind. My bad. This is my bad. He hasn't even played at all this year with the Hawks. With the Pelicans last year, averaged 2 and 2.6 rebounds per game, and then got traded to Atlanta in the DeJounte Murray trade. And so, yeah, Cody Zeller would head to the Cavs with DeAndre Hunter, and that would be it. And the Cavs would get DeAndre Hunter. All right, so sorry for the confusion, but Zeller did average in the 2022-23 season with the Heat. He did average 7 points per game and 4 rebounds per game with the Heat. But move on from Cody Zeller because this is mainly about DeAndre Hunter. So I know you give up some meaningful players to this Cavaliers team. Caris LeVert has been great the last couple years off the bench for this Cavs team and has been good this season as well. We'll go over what he's done, averaging 11 points per game this year in 24 minutes per game, and has also averaged 4 assists per game, 1 steal per game, half a block per game. Has shot 42% from 3, so that's a big asset to get rid of. But I mean, would you rather have Caris LeVert or DeAndre Hunter? Me personally, I'd rather have DeAndre Hunter, but here's the bigger thing. DeAndre Hunter has 2 years left on his deal after this season. So the Cavs would have DeAndre Hunter for next season and the season after that in the 2026-27 season. What's the deal with Caris LeVert's contract? He's a free agent after this year. So I think DeAndre Hunter is a better version of Caris LeVert. What Hunter has done this season is come off the bench and be an amazing sixth man for the Atlanta Hawks. Obviously, that's what LeVert has done for the last couple seasons with his Cavaliers team. Literally, they have the same role. I mean, both guys have played 36 games this year. LeVert has 2 starts. Hunter has 3. They have played great basketball coming off the bench being the sixth man. LeVert, a lot better last season than he was as he's been this year, averaging 14 and 4 last season with 5 assists per game. So he's been a little bit worse this year, but his three-point shot has been really good this year. So yes, you lose Caris LeVert, but I think DeAndre Hunter is a better version of Caris LeVert. And to me, he makes this Cavaliers team better. And you have the amazing starting lineup they have already, and then off the bench is DeAndre Hunter. And that's dangerous in the playoffs. And I want to note this. I'm watching this right now while doing this video. I have the Celtics and Cavs game on. It's halftime. That's why I'm recording this right now. And they're down by 10 points at halftime. Now, I'm not saying that just because they're down by 10 points at halftime means that, they need to be panicked to make a trade. But when a great team like the Cavaliers potentially loses to a great team in the Celtics, that the Cavs know if we're gonna have to make it to the NBA championship, we're gonna have to beat these guys. And so, knowing that you have to beat these guys Obviously, they've done it before this season. They beat them early in the season. First match at Boston beat them. But if Boston potentially, Boston was up by 20 and Cavs cut the lead down to 10 or at 1.8, and they've made it a closer game, much closer game. They've cut the lead in half. But if Boston controls the game, you only wonder if that can push the Cavs to maybe being more aggressive in the trade deadline and saying, hey, we need to potentially make a trade and make a move that makes us a bigger threat to the Boston Celtics. Sure, they're 1-1 against each other this season, but losing to a big competitor like the Boston Celtics so close to the trade deadline, less than 48 hours away from the trade deadline, 36 hours away from the trade deadline, that can push to a team potentially making a move. And we'll see how things go the rest of the night for the Cleveland. I'll tell you guys this, if things potentially get worse for Cleveland in this game, it might not be a terrible thing for Cleveland because that might push them to be more aggressive at the trade deadline, which, you can argue, do they really need that? They're 49. I don't know. But I don't think it hurt Cleveland to move a Karis LeVert or Isaac Okoro. Okoro has been in and out of the lineup. He's out tonight. And sure, he's been good, but he hasn't been amazing. And yes, LeVert has been great, but I don't think he's a part of the long-term plans in Cleveland. I don't think I don't think they'll re-sign him next season, or it will be hard to, because you could argue he could be a starter somewhere potentially, but so anyways, I think that Hunter would be a great fit for this Cavs team. We'll see if a potential trade happens. It's a video. If you guys enjoyed, and peace out.